Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Dina with the Daily Dharma number 2. So, as some of you may have already heard me going on about, the membership portal will be open very soon. We'll be starting that so that we can get some more specific readings. And we're going to do the layer 2 for the Daily Dharma number 2 on the membership portal only. And so if you can set your intentions for that, that will be coming in very soon. And first card's out already. Great Central Sun, the Sage of Portals. Gorgeous, beaming energy. Radiant Moon of Compassion. Great Central Sun. Coral Reef, 3 of Earth Guardians. Under Reveal, or on top of Reveal the Peacock Beauty. And Loving Compassion, the Lovers on the Yin Empress here. So you are a very loving individual, beaming and radiating your peace and love and harmony out into the world. And the coral reef here is about the various ways that you show up in other individuals' lives. And so you are larger than the pond that you are immersed in at this time, and others are witnessing your changeability, your shape-shifting aspects coming through, transformation through illumination, the magician under the deck. So this is all about a transformation that you are having, this alchemical freedom unfurling back into your heart space, and from your heart space below that, navigate from the heart. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to put this over the heart chakra, unfurling back into love. Your transformation has been it's been going on your entire life, of course, but there's something more to this situation. Let's get into cards. Sacral chakra. So what is this creative gift that's coming through? I wanted this other one, but we'll take all three. Persistent presence, the 9 of light codes, with celebration, the 4 of light codes, and the Stargate, 2 of portals. That is, it's talking about something that has been with you from the beginning, something that you have been known for in the past. Like for some of you it might be art, others it might be your writing or your creative capacity, your personality. It's the way that you bring things into form from other worlds. And it is something that has earned you a lot of clout over your lifetime. Angel light, 9 of activations under the deck. So it's very angelic coming through for you. What is this alchemy, the alchemical transformation that is happening? It seems that this is something that you have played around with your entire life, and now it's coming forward in a professional way, or being applied to a professional way. We've got the labyrinth with the celestial tree of the infinite Akash, the suspended one, the hanged one. It comes through with something that has been born into your family, and many individuals, I'm seeing these sketchbooks, and it may be something that others have played with or played with when they were a child, and then grew up and got their real job, got their haircut and their real job. And you're finding your way all the way through the labyrinth and back to the place of origin. And so there's this enlightening aspect that comes through when you are in your creativity space. Attune and recalibrate. It seems to be affecting your chakra centers and transforming you through through this, yeah, there's something that you've been working on below or behind the scenes in these silent moves, creating something. Rainbow portal in it, but not of it. It's something to do with all of the frequencies that are coming through you in a very powerful and profound way, transforming you, and uplifting those around you, clearing the confusion and bringing new clarity through. And so you bless the others around you with the radiant ability of you to reflect back to them aspects of yourself that are reflections of that person's skill set in a whole different way. And so you're very otherworldly in this way, and you're not someone who is stuck in caterpillar mode. You've been unleashed and free from day one, and you may have backslid or something else into different parts of your life. You may have given up your craft for getting a real job for a while, and you may be playing with this in the background, but it wants to step forward in a more powerful and profound way. Let's get something on Gaia. Oh, I just saw snow flip in the deck, but we flipped it back over. Evolving light codes, the star. So Mother Gaia is going through all of these profound transformations at this time, and it's bringing forward the labyrinth that we're going around and around the tree of our ancestral line and our starborn line as well, being able to gather these light codes in while we are hanging from the tree, or yeah, when we're speaking to the other realms. Let's get something on this third eye chakra. What is coming through intuitively for our viewers? All right. African plains. We've got more cat and gazelle energy coming through. And she has an interesting item on her third eye there. I don't know if this is something that some of you are stringing beads or doing jewelry or shells, weaving, crafting, doing hair, some people doing braiding. But there's this dual aspect to your nature that is both graceful and feminine and like the feline that goes and it rests and then it pounces when it's due, when it's time. And so there's this intuitive nature to understand what you're going for at any different time. And it helps you to capitalize on things that are going on around you. Action beyond the ordinary and dimensional shifts of the crystalline. Very interesting. So you're going a lot of places with your abilities and your capacity to embrace and embody all of these frequencies that are coming through. And it's promoting this action beyond the ordinary in your life, but it seems that many of you you're working on a lot of various different things at any given moment, and it's creating this I want to say confusion in your sphere here of awareness. So you don't understand how extraordinary you are and how the things that you bring to the table or to any group endeavor are beyond the ordinary, and how you light up a room with your presence when you come in. others are captivated and they look around for something like, what's going on? It's just who you are. It's your playful, cultured sophistication. You are not a young soul. You are an older soul, and I feel like many individuals will mistake you with your innocence for being a youthful soul. But the thing is that youthful souls come in and they're chaotic. They don't understand how to measure their steps, how to, where did it come in? Don't be deceived. It says, when our emotions get in the way of our rational choices, much of our freedom and our power comes from control over our choices. Choose not to be deceived. And so when addiction or attachment energy comes in, when fear or anxiety would be projected upon you in a group context, you can often cultivate an exponential environment. You can raise those vibrations up, and the whole array that goes on with this combined energy is uplifted by your presence or taken down a notch. If you are in a bad mood, you come in and you are so powerful that you can dip everyone down a notch or two. So shadow clearing was the last one that flipped in the deck. Clearing out the clouds, clearing out the shadow aspects and elements of your personality so that you can be a catalyst for the growth and the change and the forward momentum of this group. It's all coming through over that third eye chakra. And so there is this dual nature coming in where sometimes you want to be soft and smooth and other times you want to be dynamic and assertive and dominant, and there's this clearing that needs to happen so that you can control the choices that you're making in any given time. How to be in the flow state with this overflow. I love this card. I just want to show it. Water, the overflow. She's got all of these arms and her hands, or her eyes are closed, and she is overflowing with the abundance, with the crystalline dimensional shifts of the crystalline are coming through, and she's choosing what flows through her, what to catch and what to keep and what to release. Again, processing, digesting. This water overflow comes out with cave, 8 of earth guardians. It's about these silent moves that are happening, and check out that third eye chakra coming in with the crystals over it. And so it's, and the braids in the hair. There's definitely a lot going on here, and someone maybe has a nose piercing. It's interesting to it's interesting that what comes through this crystal aspect of the upgrades and the clearing that you've done, that it comes through with this overflow of your choices and the ways that you can let things go and let things roll off your back, and others are still mired in internal debate over things that have happened in the past, while you are out here just moving ahead with your life and letting things flow through you that are part of this process. Heartful communications, the initiate of activations with the impact on the art there. This came out yesterday as well, and it definitely, it talks about how artistic your presentation is, whether you dress in color codes or just the jewelry or the braiding that you do in your hair. It's all part of your presence and your movement and the way that you braid things together, like braiding of jewelry or or of strings or weaving something together. It's the weaving and the connection that happens when you're putting your intentions into something, whether it's cooking or otherwise. There's this, the Eight of Earth Guardians is always quite busy, keeping their digestion. And I don't mean digestion proper, but it's all related to the way that we digest and integrate our experiences and turn it out for the group at large. And so let's look at the fire, the Solaris Sublime. We're not taking all of these cards, but we've got, we've got the infinite life force of the sun. That's so gorgeous. So it talks here about the great central sun comes over the radiant moon of compassion, and directly below this evolving light codes. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, I get so excited. It's all about being playful in this time. But check out how the great central sun, it infiltrates and brings through these light codes, which are the rainbow frequencies, all of the frequencies coming through the portal, and us being able to think these through and then radiate them out forward into our livelihood. Oh, I didn't get one for passion yet. We'll get that next. So infinite life force comes over this one. Yeah, let's get healing first. Healing here comes out with the contemplative solitude of the hermit with crystalline staircase. The hermit. Yeah, you're making a lot of boss moves, and you are a strong and profound leader, perhaps a better, more qualified leader than the leadership of the groups that you are around or immersed in. And the climb, the upward climb that you are making it's being witnessed here through these silent moves. It is you contemplating the shadow and clearing the clouds away from the shadow space and flowing through and weaving your future golden in the process. And passion. What is this passion that comes through for you? The lights collect the world. Many of us here are old souls, as I've said, and don't take it if it doesn't apply to you, but just take what does. But with the lights collect, it's the aspect that many of us are an accumulated life force energy that comes through many incarnations, many on other realms as well, not all just in the earth realm, but very star being-esque. Even though this is the world, it's the lights collect in the world, and you can see how all of these other aspects are just curled around and the wings are coming out from the world here. And so it's like, how do I want to say this? The lights collect talks about how all that happens through us or to us affects us so deeply, and the secrets that others tell us or the secrets that others cannot fathom within themselves, and so they mask and they speak on the surface facade level, but those of us, we can see below and clear the shadow for others somewhat through our light and through our potential to flow through this moment. And so we represent a collective healing cycle that comes through us, and we're very passionate and very inspired about our healing journey here. And so this passion, oh my gosh, it comes through with justice, alignment of the heart. I just love this card. I don't know which one is my favorite, but there are so many. It's very golden, very crystalline. We've got these flowers all over, and she's surrounded by all of the different elements that go around her, the various cave and the coral reef and the desert and the African plains cards in this deck are surrounding her with all of the different life lessons, all of the different aspects, all of the different elementals that are coming into this world and beyond. And it's giving us this sense of passionate inspiration to keep going. And so it's about recognizing that what we do here on Earth, that our time is limited here, but that we can call on beings or on our past experience, on our ancestral experiences, and we can gather these elementals all together and move forward for this evolving issue that is the life process that we're all going through at this time. And Divine Masculine, it's taking up space and creating a pocket for yourself to exist in. Reclaiming your power, your powerful heart. Exactly. So this reclaim your power, 8 of activations comes through. Oh, I'm seeing the Emperor and the Tower. Ooh. So the Divine Masculine comes through with this undeniable power to captivate and to magnetize and to electrify. Oh my gosh. And the Empress. Oh, the Emperor and the Empress come through side by side in this deck. And so let's see if we can get these all out here. There we go. Oh, I dropped it. All right. So we have, just a moment. Let me grab that. Oh, I didn't even pause it? Okay. I was taking my time here. So we've got another stack of cards here that I was noticing that flew out during that. And we've got Heartfire, 3 of activations, with the Roots, the 8 of portals, which is this thorny but electrified and very rainbow essence roots happening, and the Navigate from the Heart, 8 of light codes. And so we're activating from our roots, from our ancestral capacity here to elevate and to take shape from here, and to claim our pocket, to claim our space, and to stand for something, to not be brushed aside or pushed out of the mix of something. And it equalizes the power dynamics happening within groups around you. And this is why you can come across as quite triggering for many individuals. And the sovereign cohesion is such a beautiful dichotomy with the Naga of the Golden Lotus of the Empress. So I just want to show these two together. It's so beautiful here that we've got the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine happening while we are taking this Divine Feminine with the Lovers and then the Divine Masculine below, holding space. And it talks about being your own completion coach, your own Divine Masculine and your own Divine Feminine. And both of these are coming from the world and coming up this cord of light. This Naga is the essence of being beyond the mind, beyond the ordinary, and being immersed in the upper realms, but so grounded at the same time that things are moving around and taking shape around you at all times with this geometric coherence. And so it is very, very triggering to many. But you're somebody who demands space by not saying anything, because you take up a lot of space, and the leadership that is around you doesn't seem to be as equalized. And so when you step into the room, you are the most powerful individual in the room, and others seek your opinion. Communication comes out with angel light, 9 of activations, action plan, 2 of light codes, and the logic and structure. So you're communicating things quite like you're producing solutions and thinking things through for other individuals, and questioning dynamics that have not been questioned in the past. And you're doing this because you are immersed in the upper realms, and so things that don't make sense are being questioned. Like, one of the things I've said forever is, why in America are we so adamant about insurance? And why is insurance a business? If it was truly for the people, it would be like an investment, wouldn't it? I mean, if you don't use it, then it should come back to you at the end of the year. And that is never the case. And anyways, I'm getting off topic, but there are these otherworldly ideas that just seem so automatic to you. And it just, when you come into a group, it's often, I've told this story before, forgive me if you've heard it, but there was a time I was in this business and I got a couple raises, and then I was in with the managers meeting, and we're sitting there, and the leader of the group was giving his sales presentation and getting down on people about, well, what needs to happen, and what we could do, and what do we think, and what are the ideas? Come on, people, somebody's got to have an idea. And I'm like, what about this? Oh, what? And when I raised my hand, the others around the table were all like, putting their heads down, because it wasn't truly an ask. Often leaders don't want to be questioned. They want to be powerful. They want to move around and bluster and accuse and point fingers. But why do you have a sales force and a manager's team that sits and looks at their laps while you're asking a question? Shortly thereafter, I was uninvited to the managers' meetings. Yeah, so what else can we get a card on? Let's look at this deception energy, whether we're deceiving ourselves or imagining ourselves as this awful trigger, but we're catalyzing the shadow clearing from other individuals. Autonomous initiator, the paladin of light codes. You are a journey in yourself. You are the crystalline staircase. And whenever you enter into a group, the staircase builds itself, because you are over here pulling down all of this information at all times into your crown. And when somebody speaks and asks a question, you can pull it down. Whether you have been taught the information that's being asked, it comes through you. And if you then research it, you can often see the evidence of these things coming to fruition through you. And so understand that just because you are starting things yourself, or just because somebody is asking a question, there's definitely an urge for people to help, to solve, to create solutions here. But definitely know when it's a true ask and when it's not, I guess. The origins of light. Strength comes over this one. to the combined energy. And so knowing the group that you're in and whether or not you have the authority to speak, and you are creating your place and showing others how it's done. And so you've harnessed the aspects of the great central sun, the sun, the moon, and the earth, all in alignment. It's a very strong personality, a very powerful personality, and power is internal. It isn't external. It isn't blustering and, well, you guys this and you guys need to come up with solutions. It's about, well, why don't we try this? What about this? Have you thought of this? Brainstorming. The vines. Yeah, the vines are coming around the ankles of other individuals that are staring at their hands in their lap. And you come in with a different mindset. Waterfall, priestess of earth guardians, and courageous alignment. You are standing very steady and true, and letting things flow through you. I'm seeing this dragonfly on both of these cards here coming through. So when you are courageously aligned with the strength card, with the combined energy and understanding what it is that is being asked, you can deliver these things in a different way, such as being able to speak at the right time or the right place. And this comes over the Tao is the center of the universe. Yeah, everybody loves the Tao because the faults are forgiven and so on. Desert underneath the deck. Looks like somebody that is looking far off. So you've got this boy or girl next door attitude and essence, and it may have been overlooked. Now Mountain comes out. Paladin of Earth Guardians. Because you're humble, you have done the hard work of your own inner transformation. What about this cultured sophistication? Attune and recalibrate. 2 of activations. So it's a cultured sophistication that has been, unbeknownst to you, you have been dealing with your own inner transformation relentlessly and religiously, and coming up again and again against other individuals that are, I'm going to just use the word below your level of achievement. And so it's coming out with the need to witness and reattune and recalibrate that strength and that courageous alignment. Urban aesthetic is coming out with the eye portal. And so it's something that you can see through from the opposite side of something. So for instance, with that same manager's meeting, it comes through with that you are a non-manager, for instance, in this situation, and you step in and the leader is just a bag of bluster and air or something like this, and you can see the way to solve something because you've had to solve your own issues, where the manager is someone who is potentially had a few things, I don't want to say just handed to them, but that is the way that they are dealing with things, more entitled, more expectation happening in the Tao cards. And so you can see through and pull things down because you trust your body, you trust your movement, you trust the stars or your spirit guides and guardians to speak through you and to you. And it balances out your logic with the emotion and builds this grid where you can align. just know, even when things are seeming bleak, seeming cold and frozen, there's so much to be grateful for. And so you can see things that others take for granted, or, you know, somebody's going to throw something away because it's got a tear, and you're like, well, why don't you just sew up the tear? It's it's industrious. It's being in the flow of things and being responsible to our earth guardian, and the ability to make the most of our situation, and to be blessed and not bitter by our circumstances. And this seeing you makes me intimidated. Neutralize the charge. 5 of activations. I think that even when individuals get triggered by you, that you are able to neutralize this with the power of your heart. And when others are triggered, you can sense this. You can step back and move around them and give them a wide berth and just smile at them and nod and keep going. And then when it is time, then you can come back around and you are a trusted ally. Meadow. Ace of Earth Guardians below the deck. So what else about this one right here? I never told you. Woodland Forest. Sage of Earth Guardians. She's got the vines woven into her hair. I'm getting the daisy chain crown that others have made in the past, and she's got all these fairy lights behind her. It's somebody who makes the most out of everything, like this snow card, and weaves things into their own beingness. And so some individuals may, let's say, get down on you for your innovations or the way that you can get something for free on the side of the road and make the most use out of it that you can. And let's get something for silent moves. Your silent moves are, yes, they are bringing the abundance in from beyond the crown, action beyond the ordinary. And the action is more alignment. It is courageous alignment with beyond the earthly realms. And so when I'm saying that there's a time and a place to speak and to be silent, it is also about, you know, sometimes when we are sitting in this manager meeting, then it's obvious when we speak that others don't want the abundance for themselves. Then we can go out and create that abundance for ourselves. And so it just comes in. You may work with your gems, with a grid, or with attuning or recalibrating other aspects of your world. I'm also seeing these stones as people in your environment, all gathered around a central community, and there's a swirling portal at the center of this endeavor or group project that is calling individuals forward to step into the portal and be spit out the other side. So you're all in this together. So let's get some on these animal totems. Personal choice. Your personal element. Return to the mother tree. 10 of light codes. I feel like the choices that we make can often relate to our passed on ancestors or loved ones or so on, and that their presence in our life is profound. It's like this is making an angel. It's like it's got its dress, its wings, and its head. I'm seeing an angel created from these light codes peering in and helping us to identify and promote things. I'm seeing a lag in the video. Let's go ahead and clear this up. We'll get two more, one for our Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. So you're keeping the secrets of the evolving light codes that are piercing through your crown chakra. Ah, Phoenix of the White Fire, Rebirth. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I can't take my eyes off it. It's very transformational. And so this Keeper of Secrets is one that can accept others and where they've been and what they've been through and the situations and the ways that people guard and tell their stories about their happiness or their betrayals or the stories that keep going with certain individuals. It seems that we have shapeshifted and collected and shapeshifted again and again and again. And that is our transformational evidence appearing real. Harmony in adversity, 5 of light codes coming out with that one. And so we've got it because we grew up making the most of things, or we've had our hard times, and we are responsible entrepreneurs or otherwise. And let's get one for the Sea Otter here. Pineal Pioneers, Ace of Activations. Beautiful. So your happiness is on your shirt sleeve, so to speak. And so again, with that old soul, young soul, the young souls are not in control of their judgments or their actions, or they're not in command of their life. They are not their own Naga and their own Empress, Emperor mixture. They can't hold space for themselves, so they bluster and they point and they puff up. And you're someone who's very silent and very radiant because your power comes from within. Oh, as above, so below. I gotta censor this one for the YouTube. But we've got this young individual with this enormous cat energy. And so it is about the winged cat is about the lynx. And yeah, as above, so below. It's as above, so below into the heart, and so below into the roots of the mother tree, of our Akashic heritage. And moving beyond that is our ability to capture these solutions, is pulling it down into the self from beyond this time, beyond this space, into the self. And your connection here with this is otherworldly. And so yeah, there's a lot of emotion and compassion for our opponents or those that would come against us in some way. And so this is part of your powerful center of your heart space, your art space coming through. And yes, I think that we will leave that there, and let's get us just a little advice from Spirit. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please do hit up that like button. Facing your fears. This one seems so profound that your fear is keeping you in your silent mode, in your contemplative solitude of the hermit. But it seems like you are being asked to step forward in a group and to present your solutions, to equalize the powerful essence of the blustering manager by, why don't we just solve the problem instead of blaming each other? Ding, ding, ding. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and to others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are, which was the name of the first Daily Dharma yesterday. Know who you are. Oh, and dancing in the rainbow. It's gorgeous energy right there. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. So face your fears and dance in the rainbow and move through this area of uncertainty or fearful, holding back or pushing down or holding yourself back in some way, and move through that. And one last oracle card for those that are looking for some romance with this inner mastery. Okay, we've got a few coming out. Love yourself first under the deck. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Damn straight it does. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yeah, let yourself be seen. Let yourself be heard. Give your relationship a chance. There might be somebody having some romantic difficulties. Work on your partnership, especially your partnership with yourself. And passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And lastly, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. So take care and hit up some of those buttons for us. Help us grow the channel, and take care until next time. Bye.